You know, you would think companies would come to the realization that woke is broke just based on history. You know, watching companies like Bud Light, for example, go woke and absolutely tank. I believe they still haven't recovered. They used to be the number one. I believe they're like number three now. You would think that they would get the message, but apparently some companies just still want to push it. But before we hop into that, let's take a little trip down memory lane, shall we? First up is Bud Light. You guys remember this?
Hi! Impressive carrying skills, right? I got some Bud Lights for us. So, I kept hearing about this thing called March Madness, and I thought we were all just having a hectic month, but it turns out it has something to do with sports. And I'm not sure exactly which sport, but either way, it's a cause to celebrate. This month, I celebrated my day 365 of womanhood, and Bud Light sent me possibly the best gift ever, a can with my face on it. Check out my Instagram story to see how you can enjoy March Madness with Bud Light and maybe win some money too. Love ya! Cheers! Go team! Whatever team you love, I love too. Okay. Love ya. Okay.
Yeah. That was Bud Light, and they haven't recovered since. Nope, sure haven't. Sure haven't. You guys remember Jaguar? Not gonna play the music. We're gonna skip out on the music. Yeah. This was a Jaguar ad. Yeah, the car. What is going on here? Why am I watching this as my car commercial? Not a single car in sight. Not a one. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Obviously, the CEO had to step down following that situation. You guys remember, where was it? I had it pulled up. The Cracker Barrel situation when they tried to change everything.
Logo rolled out the other day.
Oh, that's crazy. That's nothing. That's a bland nothing. It's pitiful.
Do you think she knows the story of Cracker Barrel?
I don't think so. I heard she was at Taco Bell, but what's Taco Bell know about a Cracker Barrel? And country food. And the food is something that they need to work on. Spending $700 million to do that is all I've been doing. I'm just throwing money out the street.
Man.
Logo.
Doesn't he know what's going on, man? They should have followed his advice, you know? Instead of spending money on changing a brand logo, why not spend money on improving the food? Right? Improving some of the back end stuff that actually matters. You're burning money. Now, of course, they switched back the logo and went with the original logo instead, which should have known. Well, now up on the chopping block, which I'm not really too sad about, to be completely honest, is Ferrari. Yes, the car brand Ferrari has gone woke and their stock has tanked and they are getting roasted all across the internet. And let me tell you something. I'm not mad. I'm a Lamborghini guy myself, personally. No, I don't own a Lamborghini, but one day I will. My dream car is a Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. So, yeah, I'm going to own one of those one day. You heard it here. But, yeah, Ferrari decided to go woke and they are getting absolutely cooked on the internet. Here's their new all-electric vehicle. Ferrari Luce. Luce. I think it's Luce is how you pronounce that. Looks absolutely horrendous. Let me start by saying that. Does have a, nice high horsepower, but it's electric, so doesn't really count. 0 to 60, 2.4 seconds. 4 electric motors. Blah, 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 blah. 4 doors. 4-seater design. Simulated musical motor sounds inside and outside the car. That is just absolutely ridiculous. I don't understand these electric car companies that try to pump artificial sound out of speakers to make it sound like there's an engine. It's just like, no, stop. This sounds ridiculous. Sounds absolutely ridiculous. But listen, like I said, I'm not mad that Ferrari is getting absolutely cooked. I've never been a fan of Ferrari because a long time ago, I learned about some situations where Ferrari was actually suing people who had purchased their vehicle, right? They purchased a Ferrari and they customized it. They painted it like a different color or, some random colors. And Ferrari sued them because they painted their own car that they purchased. And it's just like, nah, I've never liked Ferrari ever since. Never liked Ferrari ever since. Lamborghini guy. Once again, Lamborghini. Okay? The Aventador. We need that. But yeah, they are getting cooked all across the internet, including, and now I want to make sure I get this correctly. This guy is Luca Montezemolo. Yeah, I'm butchering that. A highly respected Italian businessman and former top executive at Ferrari. He served as the chairman / president of Ferrari from 1991 to 2014, 23 years, longer than anyone except the founder himself, Enzo Ferrari. Okay? I'm going to play what he had to say about this new vehicle. Here it is.
Se dire quello che penso farei del male alla Ferrari. Si rischia la distruzione di un mito. Mi dispiace moltissimo.
Ma lo possiamo...
Yeah, so obviously he's speaking a different language.
Lo possiamo dare?
Spero che si tolga il cavallino almeno da quella macchina.
Che dobbiamo fare con la Cina? Che dobbiamo fare con la Cina? Scusa.
Cosa dobbiamo fare?
Con la Cina.
Questa sicuramente è una macchina che almeno i cinesi non ci copieranno. Non avranno più.
So the former president of Ferrari there, you saw. Okay. Now I want to read the translation of what he said. And here it is. He said, "If I said what I really think, I'd harm Ferrari. We're risking the destruction of a legend. I'm very sorry about that. I hope they at least remove the prancing horse from that car." Does that sound like a guy who's super excited about their newly released vehicle? Like, no. If I said what I really think, I would harm Ferrari. And he's calling for the removal of the Ferrari logo, the iconic Ferrari logo of the horse, off the car. Like, yo, take this logo off of there. At least. If y'all gonna drop this, take that logo off. That is disgusting. I love it, man. I love it. But yeah, they are getting killed across the internet. The unicorn. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Absolutely terrible. And the thing is ugly. It looks horrendous. Like, it's not even, like, well designed. Somebody said it. Some toilet by Apple. Yeah. Absolutely garbage. Absolutely garbage. Man. You would think that these brands would realize and understand going woke does not make you money. It does not. You lose money. And a lot of the time, sometimes you lose your job if you're the president and this happens. For example, the Jaguar president had left right after that whole debacle where he released the ad where there wasn't even a car. What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm so sick of these brands trying to, make political statements or just make statements at all, right? You're Ferrari. Sell us cars. Show us cool cars. Don't show us not nonsense. We don't want to see electric vehicles. We already have electric vehicle companies for that. Even though I'm not a fan of Ferrari, we want to hear a mechanical engine roar. It's one of the reasons why I will never own an electric vehicle ever. I mean, maybe a Cybertruck, just because I think they look cool. But outside of that, nah. I want to hear the engine roar, especially the engine of a SVJ Aventador. Yeah. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds amazing, actually. I can see it now. Nah, but yeah, y'all get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts, man. Do you like the way this car looks? Let me throw it back up on the screen here for you. Let me get a good angle of it. That's not the greatest angle, but there's a look at it. How you feeling about it? How you feel? I think it looks horrendous. Absolutely horrendous, personally. And the fact that it's all electric, just like, yeah. Return to sender. Return to sender. We don't want this type of nonsense. We don't want it at all. At all. But yeah, another company who possibly just ended their historic run. We shall see how this all plays out. Like I said, their stock dropped quite a bit with the announcing of this vehicle. So we'll see how far it goes. We shall see how far it actually goes. And man, so terrible. So terrible. All electric. At least do a hybrid, At least do a hybrid. Like the Lamborghini Revuelto, that's partially electric, right? But it still has an engine. You can still hear a mechanical engine roar, just like, well, not just like the Aventador, but similar to the Aventador. At least do a hybrid if you're gonna do it. Me personally, I don't even want a hybrid. I want a straight mechanical engine. Straight mechanical. That's it. I don't want no batteries except for a battery big enough to just power, the dash and stuff, right? Outside of that, no batteries. No batteries. Don't want any of it. But like I said, y'all get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions. Will they fall after this or will they stay standing? Let me know. Peace.